Yeah.
Coach Deubel, so OAC, you and I talked about this a couple years ago, you remember?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and now it's here. It's happened, right? It's come to fruition. Almost 300 athletes here today. Sectional, Ohio Athletic Committee, they do a pretty good job here. What has your experience been so far working with OAC?
I like it. They're really on with it, giving us information, helping us out when we need it. But just sending us everything. Everything was on a computer for weigh-ins. It would helped us, especially when we ran a tournament the day before, the 2 days before. And also Tom Manning deal with it. We're very good with tournaments.
You know, you look at, you guys have the KIT, one of the longer holiday running tournaments, right? You do a 2-day high school tournament. Now you're here all day on a Sunday for a youth tournament. What's that like for you as a grind as a coach?
It's exhausting, but it's exhausting. We had 40 teams the last 2 days wrestling, coaching, helping running tournament, back and forth, doing a lot, running around the last 2 days. Today's a little relaxed for me because I'm not really coaching at all. I could just do the business part of it and help run the tournament.
All right. Any crowd control issues yet? Have you had to take any parents down or anything?
Nothing yet. Not take anyone down yet.
They get a little crazy. I don't know if you figured that out.
I have. I've seen it a few times, just not yet here. I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet.
That's good. Okay. So when you look at this, balancing, building a youth, because you got to do that too, Bomber Wrestling Club. You're building a youth program. You're running a varsity program. You got a middle school program. How do you balance all the focuses and ultimately your focus should be the high school team, but you got to worry about all this other stuff.
I have a good support staff. With Jeff Arney, my other assistant Jason Spencer, Mike Triscaro, all the dads that are coming to help that wrestle previous that are helping out with the middle school and the youth program. Brian Malloy with the middle school program too as well. Just a lot of help.
How do you get you get pretty good clinicians? I've seen Acid and I've seen Tayshawn Campbell. So you always got like a different person every week. I'm going to try and get Andy Rovat if I can. We want to get a different person every weekend here for the Bomber Wrestling Club. How do you get those guys?
Just reaching out, Facebook, like Tayshawn Campbell. We tried to get him like last year when we got Miles Martin, Joe McKenna, hit up Anthony Ralph at Ohio State. Get the guys that are around the area. Social media, I'm Aaron Assad, I know personally, so just hit him up. We're going to try to get more. And we do that just so we can bring more kids in the room and the kids get to see someone else teach technique other than just the coaches every day. So we're trying to get someone new each week just if they see a different, from a different standpoint of someone.
Okay, you're at a football school. You guys are really good. State champs last year. They lost first round of the playoffs. Yeah. They were an A seed this year. How are you trying to get football players out? How do you coach wrestling at a football school?
It's tough. What's tough for me is I don't work in the school, so it's hard to recruit the guys. But I go in the weight room, try to get the guys and stuff. It's hard, but I'm slowly, surely getting some football guys to come in. They think wrestling's a little too tough.
It's really hard.
It is.
It's really hard. That's why. Okay. You're a bookend state champ here. State champ as a freshman and as a senior. What's it like coming back to your hometown, home school, and coaching wrestling, being the varsity coach?
I love it. When I was in high school, I always said I want to come back and coach at Kenston. I always said I want to take Manning's job, but he retired from high school coaching a couple years after me. But I like it. I just want to build a program, but it's going to take a little bit.
Having Tom Manning as a support network, right? He ran the tournament yesterday. He's running the tournament today. What's it like having a guy like that around? I mean, Tom Manning is like a genius.
Yes, he's teaching me a lot about running tournaments. And it's helping me out because he said some days you need someone else to take over the tournament. So he's teaching me and Mike how to do it.
So they're doing he's kind of like weaning you guys. He's taking himself away a little more and more every year. All right, what's the biggest thing coming up for you guys schedule-wise for Kenston?
Well, we have Woodbridge Duels next week, and then the Dees and Wadsworth tournament.
Jeez, you go to the Wadsworth tournament?
Yes, I go to Wadsworth.
Toughest one-day tournament in Ohio.
Very.
Hammer tournament.
Yes.
And Dees is tough too in Akron, right? Oh my gosh.
I need to get my kids prepared.
I guess so.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's pretty true. So, all right, Edinboro. I know you're Borough built, right? Who do you cheer for? There was just a duel. West Virginia just wrestled the Borough. Who do you cheer for?
I got to cheer for Edinboro and my buddy Matt Hill.
Matt Hill's the man.
Yes, he is the man.
Did you guys ever do a duel at a high school? Because I went to the Sagertown one with Wisconsin, and it was madness. I couldn't hear myself think.
No, we never did a duel at high school.
Oh, man.
I don't think I ever wrestled a duel in high school.
I think we might be able to get like Cleveland State versus the Borough or Kent State here. I want to do that.
I like that.
I'm talking about it. Hey, we talked about OAC a couple years ago, didn't we?
We did a couple years ago when I first came in.
Let's try it. We'll talk to those coaches. That would be awesome. Because it would be neutral if we could get all three of them. Probably be about an hour and 15 for Borough,
Cleveland State.
About 40 minutes Cleveland State, and then 30 minutes for Kent State.
Yep.
Oh, man.
No, man.
I love dreams.
We can
I love
try
dreams.
to make it work, man.
All right, Coach. You got anything else for me?
No.
All right. Thank you for the time. Keep grinding. Keep getting after it. Go Bombers.
Right.
Obviously, my kids are going to be Bombers, so I want the Bombers to flourish. Yeah, they might be a little soft. But, Coach, thanks for the time. Keep it up, all right?
Thank you.